So, following Monday night's revelations that Republican Senate candidate, former NFL player Herschel Walker actually paid for an ex-girlfriend's abortion, and by the way, they do have the receipts, they have the get well soon card that he personally signed for this woman, they've got the evidence. But following that revelation, on Tuesday morning, Herschel Walker's son Christian, who has been a very outspoken, to put it mildly, supporter of his father's campaign and advocate against anything that the liberals stand for, Christian took to social media, put out two-minute videos denouncing his father, denouncing the campaign, and basically trashing the entire Republican Party for not basically putting their money where their mouth is. So here's just a small snippet of what Christian Walker had to say Tuesday morning. Here it is.
I stayed silent as the atrocities committed against my mom were downplayed. I stayed silent when it came out that my father, Herschel Walker, had all these random kids across the country, none of whom he raised. And you know my favorite issue to talk about is father absence. Surprise, because it affected me. That's why I talk about it all the time, because it affected me. Family values, people. He has 4 kids, 4 different women, wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women. Do you care about family values? I was silent, lie after lie after lie. The abortion card drops yesterday. It's literally his handwriting in the card. They say they have receipts, whatever. He gets on Twitter. He lies about it. Okay, I'm done. Done. Everything has been a lie. And so for the right to say I'm being suspicious for saying, hey, I'm done with the lies, when you all have been calling me saying, is this true about your dad? Gosh, we're not going to win Georgia, this candidate, all that's been you. You have no idea what I've been through in my life. You have no idea what me and my mom have survived. We could have ended this on day 1. We haven't. I haven't told any stories. I'm just saying, don't lie. Don't lie on my mom. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on the lives you've destroyed and act like you're some moral family man. Y'all should care about that, conservatives.
Now, everything that Christian Walker said in that video, of course, is actually 100% true. I'll give him that. He also said similar things Monday night on Twitter. And he has been combating multiple different Republican officials, Republican Party, conservative pundits, all these individuals who are now coming after Christian for being mad at his dad for doing the things that he did all throughout his childhood. Like, they're not mad at Herschel, they're not mad at the hypocrisy, they're mad at Christian for calling it out. One Republican operative had this to say, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, said, "This is a deeply disturbed kid with obvious issues of his own. He's a spoiled brat and is solely to blame if Herschel loses the race." Yeah, that's all Christian's fault. Look, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of Christian Walker by any stretch of the imagination. But the kid clearly had a troubled childhood. He may have siblings he doesn't even know exist, right? He's got a bunch of different half-siblings out there. He's talked about the abuse that his family suffered at the hands of his father, Herschel. I'm not going to blame him for any of the feelings that he is feeling right now towards his father. He is 100% entitled to that. What he's not entitled to is this hate coming from the Republican Party against him for finally saying something that was true and accurate about his father. Herschel Walker is a monster. And not, because he paid for abortions, but because that's who he is as an individual. Maybe something happened during his time playing football. Maybe he took too many shots to the head. I mean, hell, the guy was in the NFL long before we even had these jokes of a concussion protocol. Back before we had more technology in the helmets, things like that to help protect players. He played when it was bare bones. You get hit in the head and concussion, you walk it off and keep playing. That's why so many people from that era have CTE. And I don't even think at this point that we should rule that out as a possibility for Herschel Walker's personality and his behaviors and his mental issues that he has, by the way, admitted to. But the man is a monster. The things that he has done to his kids, to his ex-wives, to everybody. Herschel Walker has some very serious demons that he has not dealt with. And to demonize Christian for calling these out, like for the entire MAGA community, the entire Republican Party to immediately just turn against him, that's not fair to him. And I'm not defending Christian at all. He's said a lot of really horrible things over the last year and a half. But the attacks that he's getting right now are not fair. And I will say that I think he's learning a valuable lesson too. That's how you are in the Republican Party. The second you're not useful or the second you go against them, they will turn on you. They don't care how loyal you've been in the past. They don't care how much of a good little foot soldier you've been. You do one thing and you're out. Christian Walker just learned that the hard way by finally speaking the truth about his monster of a father. Maybe he'll come to some other realizations in the near future. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.